Detective Gaither takes the stand today in the Young Thug trial. Now, she's one of the main investigators who investigated Big Nut Hit. Now, she takes the stand today, and she said the opposite of what Lil D testified in court last week. Now, she's testified in court today that Lil D knows how to read and he knows how to write, and he graduated from Crim High School. Now, Lil D testified the opposite last week. He said in court he only have an eighth grade education, and he don't know how to read and write. So Lil D might be in hot water. And she also talked about the Young Thug involvement in the Big Nut Hit. Now, looking at this trial, it looks to me that Young Thug got caught up in some mess that Lil Woody got started. So beef he had with If Gang that bled over into YSL. And it looks like all of them was friends at once. But because of Lil Woody, they all fell out and began beefing. And then a war ensued. But looking at this, seemed to me that listening to Lil D testimony, Moot Toot testimony, and who else? Lil Woody testimony. He did apologize and said he got it. It was his fault. He told lies. But I wish he just would have owned up and just said that I take full responsibility. It's my fault. I was keeping up a lot of mess, and which caused the whole thing, the beef between F Gang and YSL, and then I went to the police to cover my back and told lies, and it went for me. None of this wouldn't happen. So looking at the whole situation, it looks to me that Lil Woody started everything, because he grew up in the same neighborhood that Big Nut lived in. He ran with them, the same clique. Then he met Young Thug, got cool with Young Thug and YSL, and had beef with some people from If Gang. Got mad with them, and you know how dudes do. Go run their mouth, tell them what the other person said. One thing lead to another. Then they jumped on him, and Young Thug, them trying to be a good friend and look out for Lil Woody, went in his defense. A terrible, terrible mistake. And then the same person go to the police after probably carrying out the hit, and the other dudes are going right along as crash dummy because of Lil Woody lies, and then he get caught and be the first one to run to the police to tell his side of the story, but tell lies. And now, Young Thug them is on trial, and he is scot-free. So it kind of messed up, then I really can't blame him, because they were only kids at the time. That was like 10 years ago. Although it was 10 years ago, it's still wrong. I just wish none of them would have got locked up, because all of them was being foolish and ignorant, young, and they made a mistake. And I hate to see them suffer and him out scot-free. But it is what it is. And but hopefully everything turn out good for all of them, and they learn from their mistakes, and they let go of this beef, unnecessary beef. And make good music, make that money, and leave the bullshit alone. Please subscribe, hit that like button. See you soon.